Are you wondering which real estate investments are the best? With the real estate market booming, investors search through every type of property accessible to determine which is most lucrative. For investors today, which sectors and assets are the best moves? We've done some thorough research and came with these exciting discoveries. So keep watching. Welcome to another The Trend video. In this video, we are going to talk about the best real estate investments you can make to earn passive income. Before moving further, kindly like this video and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss our upcoming amazing videos. Buying and owning real estate is a satisfying and productive financial strategy. Unlike shares and bondholders, future real estate holders can use leverage to acquire a home by paying a portion of the whole cost in advance and then repaying the remainder over time. While a normal mortgage requires a down payment of 25 to 30%, in rare circumstances, a down payment of around 5% is sufficient to purchase an entire house. So, let's see what are the best real estate investments. 1. Real estate investment trusts. A real estate investment trust, or a REIT, is far superior to a regular real estate contract for investors seeking portfolio exposure to real estate. When a firm, or trust, uses investor funds to acquire and manage revenue assets, a REIT is formed. REITs are traded on major markets just like any other stock. To maintain its REIT designation, a business must pay dividends on at least 90% of its taxable income. When a conventional corporation gets taxed on its earnings and then must decide whether to distribute its after-tax gains as dividends or not, REITs avoid paying corporate income tax. Are you thinking about why real estate investment trusts are a great investment for investors? It's straightforward. As with typical dividend-paying equities, REITs are a smart investment for stock market investors seeking consistent dividend income. REITs enable investors to invest in non-residential real estate, such as malls or office buildings, rather than the types of real estate listed above, which are often unaffordable to individual investors. More precisely, because they are traded on an exchange, REITs are particularly liquid. In other words, you will not require a realtor or a title transfer to aid you in cashing out your investment. REITs are a more standardized variant of an operational real estate investment company. Finally, while examining REITs, investors can distinguish between equity REITs that own buildings and mortgage REITs that finance real estate and invest in mortgage-backed securities. Both provide exposure to real estate, but the nature of the exposure is distinct. Equity REITs are more prevalent due to their resemblance to real estate ownership. In comparison, mortgage REITs derive their revenue from mortgage lending. 2. House flipping. House flipping is best suited for persons with substantial experience in real estate appraisal, marketing, and repair. House flipping demands funds and, if necessary, the desire to perform or supervise repairs. This is the proverbial wild side of real estate investing. Real estate flippers are distinct from landlords who buy and rent, just as day traders are distinct from buy and hold investors. Additionally, real estate flippers seek to profitably sell the discounted assets they acquire in less than 6 months. Additionally, straightforward home flippers do not spend money on property enhancement. So in order to earn a profit without making any changes, the investment must already have the required intrinsic worth, or else the property would be eliminated from contention. Flippers who are unable to rapidly sell a home can run into difficulty since they typically do not retain enough uncommitted cash on hand to cover the property's long-term mortgage. This can result in ongoing losses as a result of snowballing. Another type of flipper earns money by purchasing reasonably priced properties and boosting value through renovations. This may be a long-term investment strategy for investors who can only afford 1 or 2 items at a time. 3. Real estate investment groups, REITs. For people interested in purchasing rental real estate investment groups, or REITs, are ideal since they eliminate the headaches associated with running a business. To invest in REITs, a capital buffer and access to financing are required. REITs are similar to small mutual funds invested in rental properties. A corporation acquires or constructs a series of apartment buildings or condominiums in a classic real estate investment group, allowing investors to purchase them directly from the company and thereby join the group. An investor may possess multiple self-contained rental units. Nonetheless, the firm managing the investment community is responsible for all units, maintenance, advertising vacancies, and tenant screening. In exchange for providing these management functions, the business receives a percentage of the monthly rent. A typical real estate investment group and all the units pool a share of the rent to protect against vacancy. As a result, even if your unit is vacant, you will generate cash. As long as the vacancy rate for the pooled apartments does not climb too high, it should be sufficient to cover costs. 4. Real estate crowdfunding. Crowdfunding is another possibility. Similar to REITs, real estate crowdfunding refers to the process by which a group of individuals combines their funds to purchase real estate. Real estate crowdfunding makes use of the internet and social media to connect investors. The primary reason many individuals choose real estate crowdfunding is that it does not require a huge initial investment. You can get started with as little as $1,000. Unlike REITs, crowdsourcing allows you to invest directly in real estate and pick and choose which properties to participate in. Additionally, real estate crowdfunding enables investors to diversify their risk profiles by not investing their entire portfolio in the equities market. 5. Online real estate platforms. Real estate investing platforms are for those interested in pooling their resources to engage in a large commercial or residential transaction. The investment is made through online real estate platforms. This still involves capital investment, albeit less than what is required to acquire homes outright. Online platforms connect investors to seek real estate developments with developers. In some instances, you may diversify your investments on a shoestring budget. Investing with either company is akin to investing in real estate investment trusts, in that your money is pooled with that of other investors using the platform. Your investment may be utilized to acquire residential real estate, business real estate, or apartment buildings, among other things. Finally, you gain from dividends and distributions, as well as a long-term appreciation of the owned properties. 6. Invest in home construction. When you examine real estate market growth over the last decade or more, it's clear to see that a significant portion of it is due to a lack of housing inventory. As a result, experts believe that new home construction will continue to rise over the next few decades or longer. In that light, it's simple to understand why investing in the building sector of the industry may be prudent as well. After all, an entire industry of home builders will be required to establish new neighborhoods and restore existing ones. So now may be a good time to invest. What should be your strategy? The optimum type of real estate investment will be implemented based on your unique circumstances, priorities, business sector, and investment strategy. While many investors desire a more direct reaction, a more subjective approach is to choose the optimal type of investment property. Choosing the appropriate type of property requires assessing the risks associated with each alternative. Nonetheless, investors should keep a few essential points in mind when they make their selection. Whether real estate investors use their estates to generate rental income or to bide their time until the appropriate sales opportunity presents itself, it is possible to build a comprehensive investment program by spending a relatively small percentage of the entire value of a property up front. As with any investment, whether the overall market is rising or falling, real estate offers benefits and good potential. So, what are your thoughts? Do you think real estate investments can offer you a good passive income? Are you going to implement one of these methods to achieve a passive income stream? Let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching this video. If you found it informative, do like and subscribe. And don't forget to give comments and provide us with your valuable feedback. Plus, if you want to suggest a topic for the next video, feel free to tell us. See you in the next video, and until then, stay tuned to the trend.